Hello, tubers. Check it out. Today I am doing a little brake service on the front end of my truck. It's boring Wednesday. So just checking out the brake pads. I was expecting heat cracks because they're Duralast brake pads. So what I'm gonna do is I resurfaced them, and not to get the heat cracks up, but to get this layer of shit off of them. I got quite a bit of crap off of it. Now you can see the coppery metal that they put in those things. The brake rotor, I have the original brake rotors and drums on this truck, believe it or not. And they're warped slightly, but nowhere near as bad as, say, like the brakes. Like on this, we warped these pretty bad, so that's why we replaced them. Got the rotors underneath that guy there, but I decided to come in here and take the whole rotor and bearings and everything out, and I wire wheeled all the dirt off of this. There was some like just crust and crap. And there's an old gasket here that was just rotting away, so I took it out. I'm gonna put some grease in here just to keep the moisture from getting through, but otherwise this thing has a seal right here. So anyways, I came in here and wire wheeled all the mating surfaces of where all this brake stuff goes, and I've already went ahead and wire wheeled all this. So I got all the old like anti-seize crust and the other 33 years of crud that was just in this area, and I even cleaned that guy up a tiny bit, but not a whole lot. I'm not painting any of this, not yet anyways, because what I'm going to do later in the year, when I get caught back up financially, I'm starting a new job here in a couple weeks, so this one should be a little bit better. Closer to home anyways. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get all new brake drums, brake rotors, and new brake pads. And I'm going to do new shoes again back there. Just get rid of the Duralast stuff. I'm going to be using all Bendix stuff because that's what Ford used. Either their own stuff or Bendix. So I'm going to have new Bendix rotors. I'm going to throw new bearings in. I think the rotors have new races put in them, so when I get those and they have new races, I can just get new bearings, put that in there. I'll get new seals to go with it. And I did replace the seals on these a while ago. They were non-existent. So put that in there. Clean up the calipers, and I might even replace them with Bendix ones. But I think these are fairly new. So I'll leave them as is for at the moment. I don't have any problems with them, but I would like to see everything new, you know. Just kind of cleaning up, getting a lot of that dirt off. You know, hey, that's unsprung weight. So I got the gun, the air blaster, my wire wheel thing that's covered by the glove, and I've been kind of running this thing pretty hard today, letting it cool off so I don't burn it up. I want one of those big ass 80-gallon ones with a big old compressor that can fill 80 gallons in 6 minutes. That would be awesome. But yeah, I took this whole shield off, cleaned it up. It just has 3 8mm bolts holding it on. I cleaned all of that up behind there too, so there's no dirt. But when I put the new brake stuff in, I'll probably paint all that. Almost makes me want to take the axles out completely and repaint those, get them cleaned up, and go all crazy and box that radius arm. No, I'm kidding. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing right now. Check out these heat cracks, eh? Like this one's ready to like blow up completely. Like, damn. Now, I do leave my cap off on this because I like to have those center caps on, the closed ones, because the open ones just look hilarious. I got this thing re-greased. I reset the preload on it. This is about how I have it, where it'll spin somewhat freely. Kind of like it feels like it's in honey. This is how I go, but I keep it slightly looser than a new bearing. But all that will get changed here in the coming weeks. I went and wire wheeled the outside of this to clean some of the crap off, and I just made it look a little bit more nicer. So I'm a little bit happy knowing that this is clean in service. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this side back together. I don't have any brake cleaner, but I got this stuff here. The part that scared me was the lubricate part, but it's removing gum and varnish. So got a nice shiny layer. Both sides look the same, so the rotors are wearing pretty good. I can actually see I finally got a groove in them. But I do want to replace these because they do have a spot where they're warped. Okay, she's back together, cleaned up, serviced. I need to get anti-rattle clips. I'm missing those. But other than that, we're good to go. Thanks. Look at my mustache. Oh my god. So here's what I got on this side. This shield here was just an absolute mess on the other side, so I've got all that blasted off. And I need to get a dryer for this. This thing is just chooching a whole lot of water out of that thing. So yeah, it's probably a little bit humid today, but I've been using this thing pretty excessively with this die grinder, little guy there, and it's definitely generating some chooch. So this is what I'm worried about. I got this little groove here, and I don't understand why that's like that. Because the bearing presses up against in there, but it feels like it's wearing into it. That's scary shit. Side of the passenger side brake pads. This side's getting about halfway. This side's still decent. But yeah, we got some heat cracks. Definitely gonna get some new high quality brake pads. These are, I think I paid like 15 bucks for this brake set. I'm gonna pay a little bit more for some better ones. I got some sandpaper here. Just gonna do something like this. I usually have that thing ready to go. I'll just keep doing this. Yeah, so I'll do that for a bit until I feel comfortable with, as long as I can see copper, the metal bits in here, if I can see that throughout the whole pad, and then we're good to go. Okay, after a quick blast of air, I would say that I'm happy with that. It's got a fresh, clean surface. It's a little smoother than I would like it to be. I would kind of like it to be a little rough, but it'll break itself back in. So this is our cleaned up, ready to go, put back in pile. Now I'll just do the same to this one. This is what he looks like right now. He's got kind of it's still pretty smooth. You know, it's almost the same as this. This is a little bit smoother, but I can tell this has got a slight texture to it, but it's not much different other than this is kind of nasty looking, and I'm just gonna go and clean it up. But I've got I think 2 more sheets here. Yeah, 2 more sheets. So I'll just take this. That one's used up. I'll throw it in my garbage pile. Alright, now for that one. Alright. I think I'm happy with that. Onto the rotor. Alrighty then. Got the other side done. And we are put back together. I went inside and took a shower because I was gross. This is kind of a dirty job servicing these things. And they were pretty dirty from years of use and no real maintenance. So everything's cleaned up and greased up and preloads reset equally on both sides. So should be all good to go. Yeah, I think I'll be happy once I test this out and see how it does. Get those pads reset into the brake rotors there. So I'm gonna take it for a bit of a spin, set these brakes, and I don't know, call it a day. I missed the beat. My friends on a low rider. Low rider drives a little slow. Wait, what? What? Wait, no, come on, man.